Rideshare Professor here. So when lawmakers get involved in the rideshare business and they chime in, I don't think they always understand the bigger story, right? And I'm very happy that they call for more safety, but they should be calling for more safety on both sides. They tend to always target the drivers, right? So Senator Blumenthal, what he says here is that when one company deactivates a driver, and again, this could even be deactivation over a wrongful filing, right? Over a wrongful statement made by the rider, then that company has the duty to immediately share that info, that deactivation, with the other company. So let's say you get deactivated on Uber because of whatever reason, legitimate or illegitimate reasons, right? Wrongful deactivations. And then you are supposed to immediately notify the other company, hang on, we just deactivated this driver because ... right? And then the other company has to follow suit. I don't think that they've really thought that through. Firstly, there should be a panel in place that looks at wrongful deactivations. Just look at the current Geo story, rideshare revolution story, right? And then, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. It's got to be both sides, folks. You can't just say, hey, conduct fingerprints and do background checks on drivers. Most often, the real issues are from riders, the people getting into the car, right? Intoxicated, high, under the influence of drugs, whatever the case may be, things go horribly wrong. So they focus too much. The lawmakers focus too much on the drivers. And what I'm saying is, if you have professional drivers and passengers that have been with Uber and Lyft for a long time, actually meet with these lawmakers and help them create the laws, right? You can't just say, well, I'm a lawmaker. I grab a Lux or an SUV every now and again. Uber, I know how this works, the system works, and here are my suggestions. This is what I want to see with drivers, right? Pointing fingers at UberX drivers, XL drivers. These guys, folks, they take SUVs, black. If lawmakers in Washington, D.C. hail an Uber or a Lyft, it's usually a Lux or an SUV. They don't know what happens in other categories, right? So, we the drivers should help them write those laws. And then also very important, Uber and Lyft have to show up at those safety hearings along with drivers, along with lawmakers, so that you can actually have laws in place in the future that truly make sense. What they're doing here, what he's suggesting, and he hasn't thought this through, it means that one deactivation, again, has to be shared with the other company, which will automatically lead to a double deactivation on Uber and Lyft. And if it's a wrongful deactivation and they decide to deactivate, they also then have to share that information with the other company, which means it could lead to a double wrongful deactivation. And that's wrong. Have a great day.